Today, I want to talk about Squid Game. I don't know why it's called Squid Game because you don't see a squid there, do you? Regardless, I think the title truly fits the nature of this movie, where something that innocent as a kid's game can be turned into something that extremely perverse and turn into a game of death, where people lie, cheat, steal, literally do whatever they can to win the game. The weekend have just passed, and for the first time ever in my life, I binge watched a series. And this weekend, I watched the Squid Game, and that is mind-boggling. Let me start by saying that against some other reviewers, this movie is not a horror movie. I don't know where they get the horror part from. There are some horrific scenes, but this movie should be classified more as a thriller. And thrilling it is. The movie is an allegory of human psyche and dwell with how people act and react when they are pushed to the corner, when there's nothing left to lose other than their life. More so than just a simple allegory, this movie is actually a reflection. It's a complete, total reflection of what may be able to happen in real life. And that's what makes this movie scary and thrilling without being a horror movie. Unlike many limited series that prolongs the first, second, or sometimes even the third episode just dealing with the character development, this movie go boom straight directly to the first game. This attention-grabbing scene is epic. It was recorded in a very artistic manner with great cinematography, color grading, HDR, and even in Dolby Atmos. The nice thing is that this movie is not relying on 4K, HDR, Dolby Vision, and Dolby Atmos to grab people's attention, but from the storyline itself. Each episode have been crafted carefully and intelligently, so every single episode is actually as exciting and as attention-grabbing and emotion-evoking as the next. This is the approach that I've never experienced before in my life. I'm not saying that this movie is the best ever because it's not. There are flaws in this movies. But in terms of pacing, I would categorize this movie pacing to be perfect. Each scene in each episode have been masterfully crafted, so you do get the social commentary from the movie without the feeling of somebody's shoving down the message down your throat. While the scenes are filled with one implausible situation to the next, I did not feel so when I watched the movie. My suspension of disbelief is just right. It's like the Goldilocks, not too little, not too much. I believed during the entire course of the movie that the situation was real. At no given time, I suddenly think like, oh my goodness, that's impossible. It's impossible for it to happen. No, I did not feel that way at all throughout the entire movie. Now here comes the big but. The very last episode, that should not be there at all. So, it's a game, there will be a winner, and after a winner was announced, they should have just ended the movie that way. That very last episode, it took me out of the movie. Like, it feels like somebody yanked me directly out of the movie. It will work both ways. It's a nice closure to that entire series. However, in terms of watching the movie as an allegory, as a social commentary, the very last episode is just not needed. That's my view anyway. If you've seen the movie, please comment below with your take about this entire movie, or even if just the last episode. Now, if you like this video, please click like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to click the notification button so you will be notified every time I release a new video. Thank you very much, and goodbye. And how do I rate this title? Yep, thumbs up.